Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we're back again to talk about an arbonne top leader. And I know I have had a lot of videos lately on arbonne, but I don't know, there's so many top leaders that I want to cover in arbonne. So yeah, this is what we're doing. This is Camilla Eves or Camilla Scott. She is a Canadian actress. Well, she used to be an actress, and she's on top of arbonne for the past 15 years. I don't know. She's gonna say this is a video that she posted on her 15th or 16th arbonneversary, as they like to call it, which is very cringy in my opinion. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you'd like to support my channel. That's a nice free way that you can do that. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here, and let's just get into this video.
Hello friends, I am doing a live. I know I've done lives with other people in the past. I've never done one on my own. I literally just Googled how to do a live so that I could do a live. Anyway, I am here in...
She did a live stream before on her own Instagram by herself, and I have reacted to it in the past, so she's not being very truthful, I guess, or maybe she forgot that she's done it like previous year as well, a live stream on Instagram. No? Okay. Well, I have it on my channel, Camilla, if you forgot that you did it.
Phu Quoc, Vietnam. I'm just going to give you a little shot of my view right now. I am at this beautiful resort in Vietnam with my company Arbonne. And I'm celebrating today my 16-year anniversary of starting this business. So
first of all, arbonne is not your own company. It is not your small business. You're just an independent contractor for arbonne. You can get terminated. If arbonne ever switches to affiliate model, like so many other MLMs have done in this past year, you're gonna lose your whole downline and you're probably gonna move to a different MLM. So it's not your own business. Also, if you're celebrating holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you guys. I keep forgetting I'm pre-recording this, and yeah, I still wanted to put out, we're gonna have 2 videos this week instead of 3 because it is holidays and I do celebrate Christmas, but I still wanted to put out a video for those who are maybe alone or don't have any plans or don't celebrate. So I hope to keep you guys company in this week, and even if you're not celebrating, I hope you're having a good time. And yeah, let's just keep listening to Camilla.
To me, like I said to Paul was my husband, I said to Paul yesterday, wow, you know what, like I'm training in Phu Quoc, Vietnam tomorrow. So I live in Canada, in Toronto. I'm training in Phu Quoc, Vietnam tomorrow. And it's actually my 16-year anniversary of starting this business. And I hadn't even thought about that. And he just said to me, wow, holy crap. He said, that feels like yesterday. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? It actually does. So when I started this business 16 years ago, my son was 3.5 years old. He's now in his 2nd year of university. Like, time, you guys, flies so fast. And I'm just so grateful. Like, it is bananas to me that I am here in Vietnam in this spectacularly beautiful resort, just sharing some of the things that I've learned over the 16 years in this incredible business. And I thought, you know what? I would love to just come on and just chat for a couple of minutes about it, like just about what it is, what I do, and why I do it. So Arbonne is the company that I work.
I'm gonna remind everyone, if you missed that video in the past, she is literally, Camilla is the lady who said that when she was joining Arbonne, she thought she was joining a pyramid scheme, an actual pyramid scheme. I know we say Arbonne is a product-based pyramid scheme in my opinion, but she actually thought that she was joining a pyramid scheme, and she wanted to get as much money as she can and then get out quick before the police discovers it. Those were the words that she used. So that says a lot about her character, in my opinion. If you were knowingly wanted to join a pyramid scheme just to scam a bunch of people out of money and then run before it's exposed as a pyramid scheme, that's ridiculous. But also it says a lot. I mean, like I said, Arbonne, in my opinion, is a product-based pyramid scheme, so there's that as well. I just wanted to point that out so that we know what kind of a person Camilla is, in my opinion. Like I said, I think for her to outright say that and admit that she would willingly scam people out of money in a pyramid scheme says a lot about what kind of person she is, in my opinion.
It's a network marketing company. That just means basically that you are the person. So I am the person who owns my own. I own my own business. I don't have a boss. I don't work for anyone. I work with the company. And
your upline acts as your boss. It's not your own business. Again, you're an independent contractor. You can be terminated from Arbonne. You're not your own boss, Camilla. And I think she knows it. I think she's willingly trying to deceive people, in my opinion.
My job in this business is to just basically share incredible information about our health and wellness products and why they're amazing, and I use them all. And I am, a 63-year-old woman who loves the skincare for obvious reasons. So that's basically it.
You don't get paid to share and talk about products on your social media or anywhere else. You get paid when you recruit or when you sell. So you don't get paid for all of this. She didn't get paid by Arbonne for this live stream. So again, that's not true, Camilla.
It's my job to share what I love about these products and what I love about our business opportunity. And
that is not your job. Your job is to recruit or sell Arbonne to people. Whichever way you decide to do it is up to you, but you're not getting paid to share. You're getting paid when you sell or recruit. And I'm going to keep saying that because she is annoying me right now because she is not being truthful, in my opinion.
And then whatever the person I'm speaking to decides to do with that information, it's up to them whether they want to just become a customer and purchase these beautiful vegan, kosher, B Corp certified nutrition and personal care products, or whether they would also like to do what I do, which is just that, share with people about the products in the business. So that's what it is. And our company, Arbonne, has been around for a long time. It's a legacy company. It is 44 years old. Basically our sort of position in this world is to leave people better than we found them, whether that's with their health goals, with their wealth goals, like whatever it is that they want to accomplish. My job, our job as independent consultants is to just help guide people in the direction of whatever their goals are.
Again, that is not your job. Your job is to sell and recruit. I want to say that the two ways that you can be successful in an MLM are usually if you have a big following on social media, which you can recruit into your downline, or if you join early, which she has been in Arbonne for 16 years, so she's been there for a very long time. She was an actress. She used to be popular back then in Canada, and she had fans. So she had fans that she could recruit into her MLM business, into her Arbonne downline. So that is why, in my opinion, that's the only reason why Camilla is successful in Arbonne, is because she had the influence, she had eyes on her, she had a lot of fans and people who knew who she was. So it was easier for her to recruit and build a huge downline. Also, she joined a very long time ago as well.
And support them and mentor them and cheer them on. And some of the things that I love about the company,
Again, it's not your job to support your downline and cheer them on. You also don't get paid when you support your downline or cheer them on, but okay.
I love that my business is willable. So I love that this business that I am celebrating 16 years ago today, I love that everything that I've done, all of the hard work that I've put into building this business is going to be left to my son. So I love that. I love that he will inherit this business from me one day. So there are 4 management levels in Arbonne. So the second management level is called area manager. At that level, your business becomes a willable asset. You own it. You leave it to the person in your will. And if and when, because we all know we're going to die someday, that happens, your heir will inherit this business from you. So I love that about it. And I love the fact that we are a B Corp certified company, that we actually care about the planet. We, if you know what B Corp is, this thing about B Corp, if you know what it is, you will be so excited to be a part of this company because you love B Corp. If you don't know what B Corp is, just Google it. It's an amazing thing. It's a certification that companies apply for. It's very hard to get. And not only is Arbonne a B Corp certified company, but we're one of the highest scoring B Corp.
We are B Corp. We're such a good company, but the majority of people, distributors that join Arbonne to make money, they never profit. They never make any profit. A lot of them go into debt as well. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, I always say this, even if you had the best products out there, if you were the best company out there, the fact that it's an MLM, in my opinion, makes it really unethical. And I would never support a company because it's B Corp or because it has good products if it's an MLM. It's still a shady business model where the majority of people never make any profit. And all of my sources are going to be linked in the description box below. If you're new here, please take a look at it. Please take a look at the income disclosure statement that is put out by Arbonne, the company itself, where you're going to see that the majority of people are not profiting. And it's the business model. It's not them or the amount of work or efforts that they do. No matter how much you try, if you don't have a big following or if you're not joining early, you are not going to make any profit. It's just how the business model works.
I think we're actually the highest scoring B Corp in our arena. So that's really kind of cool in the wellness, health and wellness beauty industry arena. And yeah, so that's a little bit about our company, a little bit about the business. And my favorite thing about this business, honestly, is just that I spent my whole life, I loved what I did for a living. As in my former life, I was an actress and a singer, and I loved it. I felt so blessed to be able to do something like that. I had a very good career. Had lots of fun experiences and made great money at it. But I always felt like I was at the mercy of somebody else, right? Like being an actor, you have natural inbred entrepreneurial an entrepreneurial mind, right? Like I spent my whole life selling myself. But I always hated that somebody else was always making the decisions about my career, and sometimes on, getting jobs or not getting jobs for really stupid reasons.
But that can happen to you in Arbonne as well, Camilla. Regardless you being on top of Arbonne for like 16 years, they can go affiliate and you're gonna end up losing your whole downline. They can terminate you for whatever reason. If you break compliance or whatnot, they can terminate you as well. So it's not your own business and you're definitely at the mercy of corporate in Arbonne as well. So there's that.
And I hated that. I hated that no matter how hard I worked, somebody else was always negotiating my worth. What I love about this business is the fact that it is up to me. Like it's totally the harder I work, the better I do. Like I love it. I love that, when I was first introduced to Arbonne and they said, it really is up to you. It's your business. However hard you work or are willing to work, that's how successful you will be. I was like, oh, damn. Okay. Like I'm all in. I'm the hardest working person I know. But here's what's cool is that in the time that I've been working this business, you guys, I have never worked at full time. Not ever. It's not a full-time job for me. It never has been. I worked it part-time. I've worked it part-time for 16 years, literally.
I'm the hardest working person I know, but I never worked my Arbonne business full-time. Okay.
And I worked it alongside my full-time job when I first started. When I first started Arbonne, I was in a show in Toronto called We Will Rock You. I worked 6 days a week, left my house at noon, got home at midnight, had a 3.5-year-old at home. Like my life was crazy. But I was like, I can do more. Like I can find 10 hours a week. I can watch a little less television. And, in today's world, I would say you can scroll a little less. But yeah, no, I love that the most about this business, that
you are better off scrolling endlessly on your social media than working your Arbonne business where you're never going to make any profit anyway.
My paycheck is solely based on the work that I have done and how much, how consistent I have been with that work and how hard I have worked over the last 16 years. I love that about this business. I love the people. Somebody said, so I'm 63 years old. I know, it's insane. How is that even possible? And I was talking to somebody today about that. And I said, you know what? It's because I hang out with young people. Like all the people on my team are in their 30s and 40s and they keep me young. Like and also obviously the skincare and the nutrition products, like just looking after my gut and looking after my skin and looking after myself. That helps. But, you know, people say, oh, it's genetics. I'm like, no, it's not actually. I actually look younger today than I did 16 years ago when I started. So I might have had good genetics, but seriously, it's Arbonne, it's these products, it's this lifestyle, it's this community. I love the community. I love that people are in a constant state of cheering me on, that I am in a constant state of cheering other people on, that we are always working together to just help people live better, like to leave people better than how we found them. And it's a really cool way to live your life. It's a really cool job. Like, how is that my job? I love that. But yeah, so I just thought I wanted to come on and just...
Again, that is not your job. Your job is to recruit and sell Arbonne products to people, but okay.
Chat for just a couple of minutes, just about Arbonne, just about how fast 16 years can go. Like, my son is a grown man. Like, he grew up in Arbonne. Like, it's so cool. Like, that,
you know, her son is gonna be an Arbonne bro if he's not already, and that's really sad to me personally when these children or these people who were once children grow into the MLM because their parents are very high up. And yeah, of course, like if he joins, if he didn't already, she's gonna be able to help her son stack a lot of people in her downline, in his downline, and he is going to be successful in it. So there you have it. I mean, you either have to have a big following on social media, join early, or have your parent be on top of the MLM for a very long time, for decades, and then they can help you be successful.
He's lived this incredible, awesome life. He's traveled the world. Like, I am in Vietnam, as I said, right now. The last AIT Arbonne incentive trip that I was on was just less than a month ago in Costa Rica. I was also a part of Australia's AIT Arbonne incentive trip last year that was in Thailand. The year before, or a couple of years before that, it was in Fiji. Like, the travel is just unbelievable. It's incredible, and I'm so blessed.
Yes, you are blessed, but also the majority of people in Arbonne, again, never make any profit. They can never travel like you do. Also, she just said it's solely up to her and her hard work that she's successful in this business, when in reality, she gets money based off of her downline's hard work. So the fact that she's not even acknowledging that she's successful and she is where she is on top because of the hard work that her downline puts in, it pisses me off every time. And she does that all the time. She thanks herself for all the hard work that she does that got her to the top, never ever acknowledging that a big chunk of her success is because of how hard her downline works.
Blessed in this life, and Jack, my son Jack, so blessed in this life to be able to see the world and live in a household where, like I grew up in a household with nothing. Like, my parents had nothing. My dad worked in a factory. My mom was a meat wrapper in a grocery store. Like, my parents were very, very blue collar, middle class, but they always taught me and always spoke into us.
She grew up in a household that had nothing, but they were mid-class. And I know, like, mid-class does not live. We are mid-class. I am mid-class. My parents were borderline mid-class, lower mid-class, I guess, but I had food on the table. I had the opportunity to get educated, to go to school. A lot of people are having it a lot harder. I feel like that's really detached thing to say. I had nothing, but I was mid-class. You had enough. Like, obviously, like I said, you didn't have a luxurious life and you did not have a big fancy mansion or whatnot, whatever. But to downgrade your parents like that because they had regular jobs and because you weren't rich when you're growing up, saying that you had nothing, is really detached to me and is really an asshole thing to say, in my opinion, towards your parents. Because I'm sure they tried really hard on their jobs and they gave you most that they could give you, and you are ungrateful, in my opinion. I mean this just pissed me off because, like I said, a lot of the people are lower mid class, a lot of the people are poor, are homeless can't afford half of the things that you had growing up, and you're here saying, oh, I had nothing just because you weren't rich. Oh, it's just out of touch in my opinion.
If you are willing to work for it, anything is possible. So my dad came to Canada, he was an immigrant, and he built himself a beautiful life. And they always taught us, if you're willing to work hard enough, anything is possible. And I think that's the world that Jack lives in.
See, now that's really contradictory, because you said you had nothing growing up, and now you're saying your dad. Pick a side. What is it? Which one is it?
In our home is, if you are willing to work for it, anything is possible. And so if you are somebody who is looking for an opportunity to own a business, to, travel, to build some added...
Then don't join Arbonne, because first of all, you are never going to make any profit, most likely. You are going to be amongst like 90% of company that doesn't make any profit. I'm going to link the income disclosure statement down below so you can take a look at the exact percentages of the people who are not making any money in Arbonne. And also, if you want to own a small business, then also don't join Arbonne, because when you join, you're joining as an independent contractor. It's not your own business. It's not your small business. You're not your own boss. So Arbonne is not for you if you want to own a small business.
Income into your life, or just to live healthier, focus more on your health. That's the other thing too. How cool is it that my job is to not only help other people stay focused on their health, but for us,
it's not your job to help others stay focused, because you don't get paid for doing that. You get paid when you sell or recruit. It's that simple, Camilla.
My house, health is our business. So I love that. It is a great way to live your life. And if you are somebody who's, looking to live healthier, be healthier, and possibly have a little part-time gig where you not only are looking to help yourself get healthier, be healthier, but also help other people to do that, just drop me a line. Let me know, because this is a phenomenal opportunity. It's a phenomenal way to live. It is a glorious, glorious life. And I am so freaking grateful that my friend, 16 years ago today, sold me a skincare line. And that a week before that, she was brave enough to take me off of her chicken list and actually speak to me about what she believed was an incredible opportunity. I'm so grateful for that. So Amy, I thank her every time I see her. She knows I'm like, I can't thank you enough for this life that you've helped me create. Like, it's just so, so, so special. But anyway, that's all. I'm going to the beach. I'm actually going to go to the beach now. I'm going to show you.
I'm just going to say it again. You should be thankful, and you should be thanking your downline, whose hard work you get benefits off of. And they are the reason why you are where you are and why you're living the way you live. So you should be saying thanks to your downline, in my opinion.
You again one more time, just where I am. It is so cool. This resort is absolutely massive, and it feels like there's nobody here. Like it's so big it feels like nobody's here, which is amazing. I love it. Anyway, I wish you all the best day ever. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good one.
Oh, for a moment there, I thought she was going to say thank you to her downline, but of course not. I personally feel like Camilla is very fake. That's just my opinion on Camilla. I'm not a fan of Camilla because, like I said, I know she joined as actress. She had the advantage and she joined early as well. So she had the advantage the majority of people nowadays don't have who are joining. And also the fact that she tends to be rude and condescending in some of the previous trainings and interviews that I reacted to on my channel as well. So I'm not a fan of that. I am not a fan of Camilla, but you can let me know down below what you thought about this. And don't forget that you can support my channel in a nice free way by liking and subscribing. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.